Yo, welcome to my next video on spirituality behind creations. You see, these people here, you see what they did, they capture more spiritualism behind how the natural things work. They put it in some devices they make, like, you see, they captured the spirituality behind coding, like, how God coded everything, the whole earth and the spirit and everything here. Like, for example, like coding for, like, say, feelings. Okay, for example, maybe if someone touches you, like, let me explain coding for you. For example, coding is like, if A this, then B will that. Like, then if B this, then this will happen. Like, if A and B this, then that will happen. So what did they, you see, that was what they got from how God coded everything. Okay, how God put code in everything. For example, like, if someone, for example, coding of feelings. Okay, maybe if you touch someone there, they're gonna feel this way. Okay, but if, say, for example, if touch the person feel this way. Okay, but if the person is not in the mood, you touch the person feel that other way. That then, for example, say, if you touch the person and the person was in the mood and you touch them the other way, they feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you touch this person and their brain is distracted, they weren't able to feel anything. So unless you get a reaction, something like that. So that's what they put into coding and all that. So you see, again, you see, the spirituality behind how our eyes actually work was what they put into camera as well. But you look at camera too, yeah? You see camera, yeah? If you look at camera, it has lens, it reflects light. You understand? If there's too much light, it doesn't focus properly. All these kind of things. If you look at camera, you look at the label of cameras there, it has exact same labels as our eyes. You understand? That's the spirituality behind how our eyes, captures images. That's what it uses. Yeah. You see, like, the spirituality they had it behind jets. Okay, to actually fly up to heaven. Okay, I don't know if it's jet or whatever device they created to fly to heaven. Okay, the issue that lies behind it. Okay, why it can't reach heaven, it can never reach heaven, is that, you see, that flying device must actually be light. Yeah, must actually be very light. Yeah, must be light enough, and at the same time carry some weight. You understand? But the lightness needed to continue. Yeah, but the lightness it needs to continue to soar directly upwards. Yeah, towards the sky can't be achieved. You know why? Because the devices to fly to heaven already carry massive weight. Like, the device itself carries weight. You know, the field they're gonna put in the object or whatever they create, okay, to fly to heaven, is gonna create extra weight. You know, and, like, of course, there's gonna be someone sit in the jet or wherever. So, and that person as well is gonna at least carry like 10 kg weight. You understand? So, you see, the more fuel they have to eat, okay, the more weight. And, like, if there's much weight and it's soaring upward, okay, it's going to come down. It's going to come down. It's not going to keep going up because there's much weight. You understand? So, yeah, there's some flaws there with them. Like, the spirituality, God is not revealing. The spirituality behind that, God is not revealing it. The spirituality lies. The spirituality there lies with angels. They are the ones. They're light enough. They're light enough, but at the same time they carry some weight. You understand? Like, calculations of their of spirituality is different from calculations of earth, like, of physical. I mean, so, like, calculations of, I'll explain this later. So, you see, with the spirit of angels there, if God can actually open your eyes to actually see them traveling back and forth, but, you know your eyes wouldn't be able to actually focus on them. And if you really try hard to actually focus on one, your eyes might actually just roll multiple times. You know, might actually roll like multiple times in your head. Trying to follow the up and down traveling. It's not going to be stable. It's going to roll multiple times in your head. Even from the beginning, yeah. their idea of camera here was to actually capture angels traveling in act, you know. But they only used, the spirituality behind how physical eyes work, to create camera, So it was still only able to capture our physical world, you know. So they just turned it to, like, photo camera, like, whatever, man. I just thought it's a photo camera. You see, in the spirit, angels carry tiny weight, but in human form, they carry higher weight. Spiritual calculation, like I said, is different from worldly calculations. Okay, an angel weighing like 0.00001, can weigh like 20 kg in person or something. You see, when spirituality is captured there, and like it added to, like, physical things there, it becomes part of mankind, like, like like things, like when you hear them, yeah, you feel like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, like it feels like it appeals to you, like it's like, it feels like it's part of you already. It's like it's something taken out of you, like, you know like half of you, like, it's you, it's attached. Like, for example, say light, calculators, internet, they're like, you know they're like you, but they're captured and added, to something, like, for example, phone. Like, it's like, when you check your phone, it's like your memory is in your phone. Like, it's like everything in your head is in your phone. You understand? It feels like your spirit, part of your spirit, is captured and put into the phone. For example, say phone, it feels like your spirit is captured and put into the phone. Like, calculators is what you is the spirituality behind how you calculate is inside the calculator. So, for example, say phone, yeah. For example, if your phone, yeah, or your internet, yeah, you need internet. You want to need internet because it's the spirituality that was captured from you, put inside the phone. So, when your phone is slow, say for example, when your phone is slow, yeah, man, how angry do you get? You understand? Man, it depends how angry you get. If you're very attached to your phone, if your spirit is completely, you have put all your spirit in your phone. I've seen someone that, man, when the phone is slow, man, they smash it. They smash it, like literally just smash it, because they have put the spirit in their phone so much. You see, some people, maybe for example, if their phone is slow, you just put it down and look at it later. But some people, the spirit is so attached to their phone that if it slows down, you just smash it, or just like, it angers your spirit, because your spirit is the same that has been captured and put inside the phone and the internet or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You see, when they capture things, you see, most of these stuffs here that are appealing to you, that they're like, you feel like they're already part of you. They're like, it feels like they're you, but you know you. You understand? Like, these things here, this stuff here, in this world, they will always create wealth. Like, they will always create wealth. Just like, for example, water. You see, water is just the spiritual. Look at it. It moves like in a weird way. Like, water is just spiritual. Like, if you put water in a bottle, you're gonna sell it. There's no way you're not gonna sell it. At least you will sell one in a day. You understand what I'm saying?